Good day everyone, Mr. Cargill here with our next AutoCAD video. Now in this video we're going to be continuing with the surface development series. We're going to be looking at this drawing right here, drawing number 7, and this is an hexagonal prism with an oblique top. Alright, an oblique top means that this part is truncated, so this is cut at an angle, and this would be the true shape of the top. Alright, so it's an hexagonal prism with a truncated cut and an oblique top that we have to do the surface development for. Okay, so let's begin. And as usual, we will be starting with the plan view. So for the plan view, we have this distance from here to here being 40, so 40 across the centers. Alright, so because the distance that we're given is across the centers, we're going to type polygon. We're going to select the number of sides. Since it's a hexagon, it's 6 sides, so 6, enter. Specify center. This time, because we're given the distance across the centers, we're going to choose inscribed in circle. If we were given the distance across the flats, we'd have to choose circumscribed about circle. Alright, so that distance should be 40. Let me turn on ortho here. So the total diameter should be 40, so half of that would be 20, so type 20, enter. So that's our hexagon. So let us check. Let me come over here, utilities, and measure distance. This should be 40, let's see. It is indeed 40, so that is correct. Alright, good. So now we are done with the plan view. So now for the elevation. And we're going to start with the elevation about 20 millimeters above the plan view. Alright, so it says that this distance here is 20, and this distance is 20 plus 40, which is 60, and this angle is 45 degrees. Alright, so select a line, put your mouse here, and just move it forward. Don't click anything. Type 20, enter. Alright, so we're gonna start right here. So let's just draw a line, no specific length. Just ensure that it passes right here. Now click here, extend this line out like that. Good. So now we're going to bring up some lines. No specific distance right now. That line, I just want this line to be longer than the distance that I think is about 20. Just bring up some lines. Same thing here. Good. Alright, so since the shortest distance is 20 and the longest distance is 40, I'm going to click on this line and I'm going to type offset. I'm going to click on offset. It says specify offset distance. I'm going to type 20. Press enter. So I'm going to offset this line again by 40 this time. So I'm going to click on this line and just click spacebar. Spacebar gives you the last command. So spacebar says specify offset distance. Change it from 20 to 40. Press enter. And there we go. So now, let me just turn on polar tracking. Let me just set this at 45. Good. So now this line is going to be a 45 degree line right here. Nice. So with that done, we can trim off what we don't need. So type TR, enter, enter. That is a shortcut for trim. Or you can select trim right here and then press enter. Alright, so to do the trimming, you just click and drag your mouse to the lines that you want to trim. Or you can just click the lines. Alright. So for these lines that I can't trim off, I just click on them and delete them. Alright, good. Alright, so there we have that. So let's see the drawing. Alright, let me remove this line. Alright, good. Nice. Alright, so the next thing that we need now is we need this over here, the true shape of the top. Once we have the true shape of the top, we can do the rest of the drawing over here, the actual development. So to get the true shape of the top, this is what we're going to do. I'm going to select a line and draw a line from here, 45 degrees. Same thing from here, 45 degrees. From here. And from here. Then I'm going to click on that line. I'm going to select the offset tool again. I'm going to offset it from the center and just bring it out. We can bring it out by about, let's bring it out by about 50. Yes, about there, that's good. Okay, nice. Alright, so with that done, that line there would be this center line right here. Alright, so before we continue, we have to label our drawing. So let's do that. So let's label the plan view A, B, all the way to F, and same thing for the elevation. Alright, so this right here, you're going to select text and select multi-line text, and then just create like just click and then create like a little rectangle, click again, and then you can type. So let me write A. Now my A is a bit small, I want it to be about twice the size. I'm going to click on A and I'm going to select scale. I'm going to type scale and click on it. It says specify base points. I'm going to click on anywhere on the A. Then I'm going to type 2 because I want it to be about twice the size. So 2, enter. Alright, that looks good. Let me just change the color. Give it a nice bright color. Alright, good. So now I'm going to select the move tool right here. I'm going to click on this and press enter. And then I'm going to move it down to right here. Alright, so now I'm just going to copy this. The copy tool is right here, or you can just type copy. And I'm going to click here. Bring this to here, 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 also here. I'm just doing this so that I can change the letters instead of having to write a different letter again. So let me do this. The reason why I do this twice is because this line will represent A, B, this would be C, and this would be E. Once I start writing the values, you will understand. Alright, good. Okay, let me do this here as well. And here. Alright, so let's put in the actual values now. This should have only been 1, so let me delete this one. Alright, so that is A, so this is B. C is here. Alright, so the reason why we label our drawings is so that we do not get confused when we start seeing a bunch of lines. We will understand where each line is coming from, and that will make the drawing a lot easier, or understanding it will be a lot easier. So this is F and B, because as you can see, this line from here, it has B and it also has F. So this is F and B. And this line has C and E. So this is E and C. And this line over here is D. Okay, so that's D. Alright, so now up here, this is A and this is D here. Good. Okay, so that's A and that's D. So now we need to find these distances. We need to find B, which is here, and we need to find C, which is right here. So in order to find these distances, this is what we're going to be doing. We are going to, I'm going to measure this distance here. Let me go utilities, let me draw a center line first. So let me go here by layer, other, load, scroll down until it is center, so center, okay, center, okay. So let me just select a center line. Let me give it a different color, probably yellow. Alright, so I'm going to draw that line there. Good. So that's my center line. So now I'm going to measure this distance from here to here. That distance is 17. Okay, good. So that means that I'm going to do this. I'm going to select the offset tool, and I'm going to offset by 17. So I'm going to click on this line. I'm going to offset by 17 there and 17 here. Good. So now I can draw the actual true shape of the top. So it would look like this. So it would go from this point to this point here, then to that point, then to that point, and then there, back to here, and then right there. So if we were to label this, then this would be, let me just click on this and select copy. So this would be B here, C, D, this would be E, and this would be F. Alright, so this would be B right here. This would be C, D, E, and then this would be F. Okay, good. So we have that. That's good. So as you can see, we have the true shape here. So now we can begin the actual surface development. So to do that, I'm just going to extend this line right here. Click on this and extend this. Or let me select a continuous line. I don't want a center line, and let me change that from yellow to white. And I'm just going to extend this. No specific distance. Let me turn on ortho. No specific distance. So let me extend it to about here. Alright, that looks good. Alright, so now I'm going to choose a place to start. So I'm going to start about 20 millimeters over here. Alright. So I'm just going to offset this line by 20. So I'm going to select offset and select 20, type 20, enter, click on this and bring it over. Good, there we go. Alright, let me just trim off the piece down here that I don't need. I can just click on this and delete it. Alright, so once we have that, we're going to bring across some lines. So let me bring across this line, this line, this line, and that line. Alright, so now what we need to do is this. We have to measure one side of this hexagon. One side of the hexagon is 20. Alright, and we're doing the development for this all 6 sides. So 6 times 20 would be 120. Alright, so I'm going to click on this line and I'm going to offset by 120. Alright, and it comes over here. Good. Nice, so there we are. So now we can trim off what we don't need over here. So we can trim off all of these lines. Good. Alright, let me just trim out this little section right here. So now we are going to divide this into 6 equal parts, since this would represent each side of the hexagon. So I'm just going to click on this line and select divide right here, and it says select object to divide. So I'm going to click on the line here and press enter. So I'm going to click on that line. It says enter number of segments. I'm going to write 6 since I want 6 segments. So 6, enter. So now the line is divided, but it's not showing that it's divided. So in order for the line to show that it is actually divided, I'm going to click on this line and I'm going to type DDP. So click on the line and type DDP. Select DDP type. I normally use this one and change this from 5 to 1 because 5 might be a bit too large. Click OK. So now we can see the different division points. So now I'm going to select a line and I'm going to draw this line up from here to this point. In order to get this, ensure that you have perpendicular turned on in Object Snap. So perpendicular right here, ensure you have this turned on in Object Snap. Alright, so let me select a line from here to here. Can use spacebar to get rid of the line, then spacebar to get it back. Click here, bring that up to there. Instead of drawing the lines up, I could have just offset this line by 20 and just continue to offset it about 6 times and it would be the same thing. So that's one way to do it as well. Alright, so there we have it. That is divided into 6 equal parts. Alright, so there we are. So now I'm going to copy the hexagon from here and bring it to this point right here. Alright, so let's do that. So click on the hexagon, select the copy tool here, copy it from here and bring it to this point right there. Nice. So now we're going to label these points right here. So I'm just going to click on this and select copy it from here. So all these points. Good. So let me just change these letters. There should be a capital B. Always use capital letters in technical drawing. Alright, so that's D, E, F, and then it will go back to A. And it goes back to A because this would be folded like. So A would have to go back to A to make it complete. Alright, so that would be labeled like that. Nice. So now to get this shape here, to get this shape right here, this is what we're going to do. So this is A right here and this is A here, so this comes over here, so this would be the first point here. This is B here and then B over here goes up to the second line there. Alright, so let me just change this to a yellow line. So this would be from here to there to there to there to that point to that point and then back to A. So there we go, we have that shape. Nice. So now let me just change these values and make these, let me just brighten these, make them yellow. Nice. Okay. Nice. Alright, so these lines right here, these are going to be broken lines. And the reason why they're going to be broken lines is they're going to represent where this would be folded. So I'm going to change that from continuous, select other, load, and I'm going to select ISO dash and click OK. Select ISO dash, click OK. Alright, it didn't change, so let me just click on them again. and change them from continuous to ISO dash. Good. And let's make them yellow. Nice. Alright, so let me just trim what we don't need. So we're going to trim off this here, trim off over here, trim this line, trim this line, trim this line, trim this, trim that, trim this, and trim this. So everything else we can delete, so just highlight all of that. Good. And this, and just delete. Good. Let me delete this as well. Alright, we no longer need these white lines here, so I'm going to change them to a darker color because they will be construction lines. There we go. Nice. Alright, so now I'm going to click on this, all 6 sides, sorry. Good. And I'm going to select the copy tool, so I'm going to copy this and I'm going to copy it from here, and in the drawing you can see that it is right at B and C here, so I'm going to bring it to this point here. Alright, let me just move it to the correct place. So there we go. Let me select the move tool, move it from there, bring it to right there, and there we go. So now let me just brighten everything that should be brightened, and the things that should be brightened are going to be yellow lines. Alright, so let me change this to a yellow line. Nice. Let me trim this. Trim over here as well. Good. Alright, and I'm just going to delete all of these dots here. Just click on them and press delete. Yes. Oh, I still have a piece more to trim. So let me trim this. And delete this. Delete. Alright, good. So there we go. Let me just change. This should be trimmed as well. This line here. Alright, so then I can just delete this. Alright, nice. Let me delete this as well. Okay, good. I'm going to change these lines to construction lines. Alright, so just give them a dark color. That color right there. Nice, there we go. Alright, this is a center line, so let me just extend this center line and extend it over here as well. I'm good. And then I'm going to draw a next center line through the middle. Let me change this from continuous to center. Draw a center line from here through the middle up to here. Nice. So there we go. And this should be yellow. Alright, let me give the center lines a different color. Let me make the center lines white so that we don't get confused. Good. Bring it down a little. Alright, so there we go. Our drawing is complete, and this is how you do the surface development for an hexagonal base prism with an oblique top. I do hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you learned something new today. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe for more AutoCAD and technical drawing content. Thanks again for watching.